it's Trina, and these are the books that I want to read in October. I want to start out by telling you guys about a series I plan to start this month. It is the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard series by Rick Riordan, and this section of the video is paid promotion with Disney-Hyperion. The third book in this series finally came out. It is the last book in the trilogy so far. It's just planned to be 3 books at least. I don't know if there will be more in the future. And I have previously read Rick Riordan's 2 Percy Jackson series, and when I read those, I was able to read all of them back to back, so I was waiting to start this series until it was finished or until at least several books were out. So the 3 books in this series are The Sword of Summer, The Hammer of Thor, and The Ship of the Dead, which is the 3rd book that just came out. It came out on October 3rd, so it is ready and available now. This series is finally mine to binge read, and I'm very excited about that. So this month I am planning to start the series, meaning I want to read at least the first book, The Sword of Summer. So this one is about Norse mythology. We're following a main character named Magnus Chase, who finds out one day he is the son of a Norse god and that all of the Viking legends are true. He ends up being thrown into like this world of the Norse gods and that they are preparing for war, and he needs to track down like this legendary weapon that can maybe help them out. I have really enjoyed Rick Riordan's storytelling and stuff before, so I'm definitely looking forward to starting this series this month. One of the creepy books I want to read this month is This Darkness Mine by Minji McGinnis. I've heard that this is kind of creepy. It is about a girl who learns that she was supposed to be a twin, but like she absorbed her twin in utero, and now as she's like in high school, she's like the perfect student, straight A's, the good girl, she starts to think that this other twin is like trying to take over her body. It seems to me like there's a little paranormal edge to it. That's what like the book trailer and everything makes me think, that it maybe is either paranormal or you don't really know what the truth is. So I'm really looking forward to this one just because I am a Mindy McGinnis fangirl. I've heard that this book is really weird, that it's freaky, some people aren't liking it. I am very curious in it. That just piques my interest more because I have no idea what to expect now. I've also got The Near Witch by Victoria Schwab. This was Victoria's debut novel. It is a YA book, and that's really all I know about it. I'm assuming that it is about a witch, and I have heard that it is a little creepy. I don't want to read the synopsis. At this point I want to go into it not knowing anything about it, just that it's by Victoria Schwab and that this is a book that is very hard to get your hands on these days because like it's out of print with her old publisher and everything. But I came into a copy of this like a year or a year and a half ago, and I was always thinking, you know what, I should save that and read it for October if it's going to be creepy. So this is on my plan for this month as well. And then I have a couple of books that I am currently reading, so those are also on this month's TBR, and I think they're pretty fitting for an October theme as well. And the first book that I am currently between chapters of is The Rattled Bones by S.M. Parker. This is a ghost story. It's like a YA kind of contemporary paranormal story about a girl who, she's a fisherwoman. Like she just lives on this coastal town in Maine. They fish, they do lobster fishing. Her father dies. She feels like the veil between life and death has kind of been broken because she starts seeing a ghost all of a sudden, or what she thinks is a ghost, and then she starts learning about a mystery of one of the nearby islands, and like none of the locals want to talk about it because something really terrible happened to the people who lived on that island like 80 or 100 years ago or something. And so this is a mystery and has ghosty vibes to it. I'm a little over 100 pages in right now, 130 pages in. It's not really grabbing me yet. There's just not enough mystery and way too much fishing for my personal taste, but that doesn't mean it's not going to get better because I am really intrigued about this island mystery and the ghost thing, and it's even more intriguing knowing that this is based on the true history of a real place. The other thing I'm currently between chapters of is the audiobook of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I am continuing my reread of the Harry Potter series this year by listening to the audiobooks, the ones narrated by Jim Dale. I'm about 75% of the way through this already because I'm kind of just blowing through it. I think Prisoner of Azkaban fits in with the Halloween theme. Like there's a werewolf, there's a lot of predictions of death and the Grimms and stuff, so I'm counting this as a spooky book. Yeah, this one is another that I will finish up in October though, so that's also on my TBR. That is it for my official section of the TBR. There are 2 books that I really want to read this month, but I don't think I'm going to get them in time from my library because the wait lines are just a little too long. I really want to read There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins, which is a YA thriller in the vein of Scream. I just am in the mood for like a slasher mystery kind of thing, and I'm really curious to see how Stephanie Perkins transitions into a new genre. But unfortunately, despite being in line for this book for like 2 months, everyone else was also in line for this book for like 2 months, and their copies have come in pretty slowly. I don't think people are going to return the copies ahead of me before the end of the month, so I don't know if I can get it. I'm definitely going to be reading this month, but I don't know that I will get it. And then the other book I really wish I could get in time for October is Before the Devil Breaks You by Libba Bray, which is the third Diviners book. I love this series, and I especially love it on audiobook, and so I am waiting for my library to get the audiobook copies in. I will listen to it as soon as I get it, but I don't want to put these two books on my real TBR because there's a huge chance I just won't even be able to read them this month because I won't get them in time. So that's my TBR for October. Let me know if you guys are reading any spooky books, if you have any thrillers or mysteries or spooky, creepy reads that you want to recommend to me. I will maybe make room for them this month, or at least keep them on my radar for next year because I'm always kind of looking for October theme reading. Leave me recommendations if you have them. Let me know what you guys are planning to read this month. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the comments. Bye!